Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. It is Friday, March 11th. We are halfway through March, which hopefully means after this long winter that we've had here in Manitoba, Canada, hopefully this means we're in the home stretch. January and February are typically our coldest months, but today here in Manitoba, March, usually you don't see as much cold, but you can get some nasty snowstorms. But so far, like today in Manitoba here where I am, it's unusually cold. Usually you get more snow than cold this month, but that wind is miserable today. Anyway, just all that to say, we're almost halfway through March, hopefully on the home stretch, almost ready to wave goodbye to winter, I hope. But March can be very volatile here. So anyway, it is Friday, March 11th. It's almost 7 o'clock at night. I worked until 4:30. For those of you that are new here, as I said, I live in Manitoba, Canada. I work as a cashier at a Canadian grocery store chain called Sobeys, and I worked there till 4:30 today. So some of the shopping I do is at Sobeys at my work. They're an air mile sponsor, which typically is 1 air mile per $20 spent. Rather than do dream miles for flights, I do the cash miles, which means once you hit 95 cash miles, that's $10 worth of air miles cash you can use on your groceries. And I also shop at another Canadian grocery store called the Real Canadian Superstore. In Eastern Canada, like in Ontario, quite often in parts of Ontario, they have a store there called Loblaws. Loblaws is the parent company of the Real Canadian Superstore, and No Frills is another store that also is under the Loblaws umbrella. So I go to Superstore to collect my PC Optimum points, which also you can use to redeem on grocery purchases as well. But I picked up a few things at my work. Well, actually, first thing I did after work today is I went to Superstore and got groceries there. And then one item that I wanted to get actually was more expensive at Superstore. Usually regular priced items are more expensive at my work than at Superstore. But in this case, I quickly checked the Sobeys app and realized, no, it's actually a little cheaper at my work. So we hightailed it back to my work, which is on the way home, and grabbed that item. So let me turn you around. I'll show you what I picked up, and let's get started. Okay, so as I said, we did Superstore first, and then what I wanted to do is I have a recipe for cookies that involve putting these Cadbury mini eggs in them. And of course, these are available at Easter time, so I grabbed a bag of those. But they were asking, I believe, $19.99, so almost $20 for a bag. And this is a 1 kilogram bag at Superstore, and I thought that is a lot. And I know there's also Eggies as well in a large bag, but I didn't see those there at Superstore. So I quickly went on the Voila app, which is the app for Sobeys curbside pickup. I have not used that service myself yet. They just launched that last fall. Just like Superstore and Walmart, they have like the curbside pickup, you can order online and come and phone them when you get there and pick up your order. Sobeys launched their app called Voila last fall, and like I said, I have not used that. I don't work in that department of the store either, but I'm just a cashier. But I was able to access that to have a quick search and found that the same size of bag of mini eggs at Sobeys was, I believe, $18.99. It was actually cheaper. Yeah, $18.99. So it's a full $1 cheaper at Sobeys than it is at Superstore. So I decided to just leave the one at Superstore. And since Sobeys is on my way home, it's very close to home actually, I decided to pop back in there and grab a bag there. And of course, that's $18.99. That's before my staff discount too, because remember, I get a corporate discount of 15% off the first, no, my mistake, 10% off. 10% off the first $150 spent in a week. So $18.99 less 10%, definitely cheaper than getting it at Superstore. So so on the way home, I stopped at Sobeys, grabbed this bag of mini eggs. I'm hoping they actually make it into cookies. Sometimes I say, oh, I'm going to use these in cookies, and then they get eaten instead. And then I have to go buy another bag of mini eggs. And it's like, no, I'm actually down about 14 pounds since January. So I kind of like to keep going down and not. So I'm hoping, not back up. So I'm hoping to actually get these cookies made and not just stick the mini eggs right in my mouth. Now, yes, eating the cookies will also make the weight go back up. But my intention is hopefully to make cookies and have, maybe feed them to the family for one thing instead of all to me, but also get them to weigh other people too. I've got my Easter fire hall delivery coming up next month, and just, I'm also volunteering down at a homeless shelter. Maybe I'll make some cookies and take some down there, but I'm hoping to get these into cookies and not straight into my tummy. So we'll see if I win that battle. We'll check in on the next grocery haul. If you see that I have another bag of these, you'll know what happened. And the other thing I did, shopping hungry, got 2 bags of Cheetos Puffs. So that's all I bought at Sobeys. They were $3.75 each. So you can see, because I spent just around $27, technically with 1 cash mile, 1 air mile per $20 spent, I should have really only earned 1, but it says I earned 2. So that would mean basically the air miles accumulate over the course of the week. So what that means, the fact that I earned 2 instead of 1, that must mean that something I bought earlier this week, I didn't have quite enough to earn that other air mile. So if you spend like $6 one day and $12 another day or whatever, as long as it's $20, it's 1 mile per $20 spent, but that might happen over the course of a week. So the fact that I got 2 air miles instead of 1 means that probably a purchase that I bought the other day was short an air mile, or just shy of earning an air mile. So instead of earning 1 that day, I earned it today, along with the 1 base mile that I would have earned today. So anyway, you can see that I earned 2 miles. My corporate discount was $2.65. For those 3 items, I spent a total of $27.09. So not too bad. That leaves me with a closing balance of 120 cash miles, not counting the 2 miles I earned today. That'll take a week or 2 for that to hit my air miles account. That'll take a little bit for that to be reflected on the app. Sorry, I had to squat down there and get my Superstore receipt, fell on the floor. So now we're moving on to the Superstore items. I bought Royal toilet paper was on sale. My receipt is upside down. Don't mind the crinkling, guys. I am trying to kind of read off to the side the prices on everything as I go, because I don't remember everything right off the top of my head. So please forgive me. And also forgive me if I do have some camera shake here. I'm using my phone to film and it's not on a tripod, and I've always, even since I was a child, had naturally shaking hands, so please forgive that. The toilet paper was $12.99. A lot of these things were not on my offers. Only a few things were. Apples are not on my offers currently, but we needed some apples in the house. Got the store brand. It says the yellow packaging with the black bar that says no name is the store brand. This is the Naturally Imperfect brand of apples, 8-pound bag, and I believe, let me see if I can find out here. $7.99 for 8 pounds. So $7.99 for 8 pounds. We're looking at $1 a pound. That's not too bad. And actually, if you look at the tag, these are actually Pink Lady apples. So at my store, at least, the Pink Lady apples are one of the more expensive brands, one of the more expensive varieties of apples. So to get those for $1 a pound, $1 per pound is actually not that bad. 3-pack of English cucumbers. Those are not on my offers right now, but we needed them. We're out. So they're $2.97 for the 3, which is pretty good. That means they're 99 cents each, which is actually not bad, because usually during the winter months here where I am, usually produce is quite up in price, and it has been. So this isn't too bad. I also got a 20-pound bag of the Naturally Imperfect brand of red potatoes. Potatoes are not on my offers currently either, but we have no potatoes in the house whatsoever. So I grabbed a 20-pound bag of those. I'm trying to see if I can. They are $8.99. So 20 pounds for $8.99, not too bad. Some sugar snap peas. I like to have those in my lunch. That was my lunch for work, rather. $5.99 for the bag. Some mushrooms. I'm trying to see if I can find the price quickly. Where are they? I think they might have all the produce together. $4.99 for mushrooms. And again, cucumbers, snap peas, none of that are on my offers. However, the celery was on my offers, and that was $2.99 for those. So I earned 300 points there. The no-name brand of cheese was on my offers. I only bought the 1 block because they are not on sale right now. So they weren't the greatest price. They were, sometimes you get them a little bit cheaper. I think they want to say they were $8.99 or something right now. I just saw it. No, it was actually $9.19. That's actually up a little bit. I think regular price is usually $8.99, give or take. And when it's on sale, it's down to 7 something. So the fact that it's $9.19 is not only not on sale, it's actually up a little bit. And then here we have a Schneider's half ham. That is on my offer. Not on sale currently. Because they weren't on sale, I just grabbed 1 for right now. That was, I think that was, no, that's the toilet paper price. I want to say it was 12 something as well. Where is it? $12.29. And then I've got some liquid plumber. We have 1 shower/bathroom in this house, and it perpetually, especially with 2 females with longer hair, seems like it's constantly getting clogged. Now, I would have rather bought the liquid plumber that was twice this size. This container is twice this size because it was the same price. However, this one specifically says hair clog remover, and it seems to do better than just the standard liquid plumber or Drano. So let me see if I can quickly find the price on that. I need to find a way of like highlighting things on here or something so it's easier. $5.99. But yeah, the bigger container actually is the same price, but it's just regular, and it isn't as effective on hair clogs as this. Finished dishwasher tabs, 80 of those. I just wanted to get restocked on those. I think I'm running a little bit low. They want to say those are $17.99. And then some Tylenol nighttime. I find those help me doze off a little easier. Nitol, it's also an over-the-counter sleep aid, but I don't like to take those very, very often just because I find I get quite groggy from those if I take that. I find a Tylenol nighttime is enough to do the trick, but I still like to keep some of each on hand. The Nitol was $7.99, Tylenol nighttime $9.49. And then back here we have a roasted garlic and red pepper spice. I put that spice on so many different things, especially if I'm making a little spice rub to put on. I often will make a spice rub of that and garlic powder and pepper and what have you, just a few different things, chili powder, and rub that all over a small chicken before I cook it in the crock pot. And because I use it in just about everything, we're pretty much out. We're almost at the bottom of my old container, so I needed to get some more of that. I want to say that was $10.49, Clubhouse brand. Salad dressings. The flyer said that they were limit of 4 on these, but the sign in the store said limit of 2. So I did not push my luck too much. I just got the 2. I could have maybe grabbed 2 more and done like a separate order of them, but I just didn't want to push my luck too much here. The receipt even says limit of 2 as well. They were $2.50 each, limit of 2. Now, see in the flyer, they said $2.97, limit of 4. So I don't know what would have happened if I would have got 4, because maybe they would have said 2. I'm not sure. But at any rate, I bought a sun-dried tomato and oregano and a zesty Italian. I like these on salads, but also what I use them for is I marinate steaks or boneless, skinless chicken breasts or even pork chops in them. Marinate them in a container overnight and then pop them in the oven and bake them in the oven. And they're really quite nice. I also use the roasted red pepper and oregano one on that. And there's a couple other flavors too. So some of the more creamier salad dressings do not work as a good marinade, but these ones that are oily, they're a lot more liquidy and stuff too. Like they have an oil base, they're nice and liquidy. These guys are quite good for marinating meat and cooking them that way, so I like it that way. There's a couple flavors I can use for that. And then I got one more bag of budgie seed just to stay ahead of the game. As you know, we have birds. You can probably hear them in the background. That's actually through a closed door, but that's my African Grey Ruby. She hears my voice. She knows I'm home and she wants to see me. So I just grabbed one bag for now because the other day I already bought a bag each of budgie and cockatiel seed. Cockatiel seed we go through a little slower because we add other pellets and stuff to it. The budgie seed, we can add some supreme fruit pellets to that too, but they tend to really, really like their seed the best. And they also go through it fast because there's 7 of them. There's 2 cockatiels, 7 budgies, right? So we go through the budgie seed much quicker. I want to say the budgie seed was $6.49. No name brand dill pickles were on my offers. I just got 1 jar for now because they were not on sale. And again, this is something that has gone up in price. They were $2.99. Usually they're $2.48, and when they're on sale, they can go as low as $2. So because they're up to $2.99 right now, they're not only not on sale, they're above what they normally are. So I'm waiting till they go on sale and on my offers before I buy more. So for now, just 1 jar because we didn't have any extra jars in the house. 1 bunch of bananas, 69 cents a pound. Does it tell me? $1.86. If I was smarter, I probably, well, not that I wasn't smart, but the bananas are not on my offers. So what I probably should have done is just gotten them at Sobeys. Because it doesn't get me any points buying them at Superstore when they're not on my offers. However, they are cheaper per pound at Superstore. But even though they're a little more per pound at Sobeys, they would have counted towards my air miles and I would have got my staff discount on them. But whatever, no big deal. I already grabbed them there. And that's fine. You know, sometimes even if they're not on your offers, sometimes buying them when they're not on your offers is okay. You're not going to get any points on them, but it might trigger the computer into saying, oh yeah, that's right, she likes to buy bananas. They hasn't been on her offers in a while. And then it'll come up on your offers shortly thereafter. So we'll see. Maybe next week they'll be back on my offers. It's the first time in a while if they do. So, and then I bought some great gravy mixes. Easter's coming next month. I've kind of lost count of how many I bought here, but I bought a bunch of turkey gravy mixes and some brown gravy mixes. Brown gravy mixes, we don't even need to worry about waiting for Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas. Even if we just make hamburger gravy in the house, quite often we'll use a brown gravy mix in just about anything. Like brown gravy, like I said, we can use them in hamburger gravy. Or when I made beef pot pies last weekend, I needed to use a package of gravy mix to help thicken the broth up as well. So, I mean, you can use brown gravy mix for just about anything. But knowing that Easter is coming next month, I decided to get a bunch of them. They were 99 cents each. That's why I grabbed as many as I did. I want to say that I bought 8 of the brown gravy and 6 of the turkey, I think. I would have to count, but I don't even see them. Oh, yes, I did buy 8 of one and 6 of the other. So 6 of the turkey, 8 of the brown. That's right. And then No Name brand beef broth. It's not on my offers currently. Sometimes the No Name brand broth is on my offers. It's not right now, but I used 3 cartons of this broth up last weekend when I made the beef pot pies. So I needed to replenish a little bit. But the reason I only bought 1 is because it is also not on sale. And let me see if I can find the price on here for you. It was $1.59. And that is also up in price. I think the worst it usually is, regular price is around $1.25. And sometimes it goes on sale for $1. So again, not only is it not on sale, the regular price has gone up. So I only bought 1 for now, hoping that the next time I'm shopping, they'll either be on my offers or on sale, or better yet, both. So, but at the very least, if they're not on my offers, I'd rather get them when they are cheaper, like at least on sale. But preferably, if they are on sale and they happen to be on my offers, great, so much the better. And then last weekend I made 2 loaves of pumpkin loaf, like pumpkin loaf with chocolate chips in them, and I used my last container of pure pumpkin, so I grabbed two cans of that today. And I may use these in baking, whether it's muffins or pumpkin loaf or what have you, or I may take one of these cans and make pumpkin pie filling with Easter coming. I'm not sure, but either way I wanted to get a couple of them, just because I used my last can last weekend, and that was... How much were the pumpkin? They were $3.99 each. And then for $10, the price is right here. That I don't have to read my receipt. Popcorn chicken. Grabbed a bag of that. That is a 1.13 kilogram bag. So I grabbed that. And that is everything I got at Superstore. I do like to also buy the No Name brand chicken strips, frozen chicken strips. But the last 2 or 3 times I've been at Superstore, they've been out. They are still out of that item. So that is what I got. So let me show you the breakdown of the points here. You can see, where does it show? The celery is 300 points. So down here it says, where's my list here? Usually it breaks the points down. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, there it is. I missed it. I'm scanning too fast here for you guys. Okay, so it doesn't show the 300 points for celery, but that's okay. Up there it does. Okay, so I got 1,200 points for the cheese. Again, I would have got more if I would have bought 2 blocks, but with it not being on sale, I just, the price being what it was, just stuck with 1 for now. Same with the pickles. I got 400 points for the 1 jar. Would have liked to have got a second one, but with the price being up, no, not today. And same thing with the Schneider's half hams. With them being not on sale, I don't think the price has gone up on those necessarily, but they're certainly not on sale. Just stuck with 1. So No Name blocks of cheese, 1,200 points. Pickles, 400 points. Half hams, 600 points. And 300 points on the celery. As you can see, that gives me a total of 2,500 points. So I spent a total after taxes of $177.43. And we're going to go down here. Yes, I earned 2,500 points. And that leaves me at a closing balance of 171,244 points, which means I am now at the $170 increment of PC Optimum points. So I have $170 worth of points that I can redeem in store should I need to or so choose. However, I am trying this time to save them up and use them just at Christmas next time, instead of using them throughout the year. So we'll see if I can do that or not. When summer comes, I'm not working at the school at that point, and I don't have any coverage for that time that I'm off work. So I'm still working at the store, but I will lose some income in the summer. So sometimes in the summer I need to dip into my points a little bit. But even so, I depleted all of my PC Optimum points to use in time for Christmas, for the Christmas grocery bill. So the fact that it's only mid-March and I've already earned back $170 worth of points in less than 3 months is pretty good. So, because that puts me on track to have earned almost $60 a month in points, and I'm only halfway through the 3rd month, right? So that's not too bad. The Air Miles cash is rebuilding a little bit slower, but it depends. As long as you know your prices and as long as you know when things are on sale and when there are Air Miles offers, because certain days, watch the flyer, you'll see that there's certain things that you'll earn 25 miles on or 95 miles on if you buy 3 or 4 of this. Or the first Tuesday of the month at Sobeys is Customer Appreciation Day, where you can earn 20 times your base Air Miles with a $50 purchase or minimum $50 purchase. So it's my Air Miles cash are rebuilding slower than my PC Optimum, but as long as I'm watching the sales, watching my prices, and watching what the Air Miles offers are and the PC Optimum offers are, and then taking advantage and capitalizing on those offers, they can rebuild fairly quickly too. So, but this is what I got for today. It is now 7:15. It's time to put my cheese in the fridge and ham and popcorn chicken in the freezer. and make some supper, because before I know it, it'll be 9 o'clock and I'll have to go pick my daughter up at work when she finishes, and then I got to be back there tomorrow at 11 in the morning for another shift. So I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe if you are new and give this video a thumbs up. Of course, leave a comment down below. And thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Hope you've had a great week and have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time, everyone.